Your team mirrors your energy. Hey guys, Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 5-minute Energizer. Today we're chatting all about how your team mirrors your energy. Leaders set the temperature, not the thermostat. I just want to say that one more time. Leaders set the temperature, not the thermostat. Think about this. If I show up to a meeting and I'm like, well, right, and my mood doesn't show urgency, what's going to happen? My team's going to be all like, ooh, dude, Rogers, let's go surfing, bro. Let's get on the waves and hang 10, dude. Right? They're not going to have that same urgency. But if I show up and I'm like, boom, we got to get this done. This is important. This gets done today. If I show up and I'm fast paced, guess what? They're going to mirror that pace. And if they don't mirror that pace, they may not be a good fit for our team. Right? And in faith, they're going to show up in our people as well. If I'm not scared to talk about my faith, they're not going to be scared to talk about their faith. Now, I'm not telling you to press your faith on anybody else. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the point of these. That's not the point of life. That's not the point of being a good Christian, in my opinion. Okay? My opinion is that when you get ready to show your faith, you show your faith and you believe what you believe and you don't care what anybody else believes. Because that's part of it. I don't care what you believe. That may sound mean, but I'm just going to say it. I don't care what you believe. But here's what happens. My team mirrors that same thing. If I don't care what they believe, they don't care what I believe, but then they're strong in their own faith, which is what I want. Just like I'm strong in my own faith. Okay? And here's the other thing you gotta remember. The ripple effect. Your bad day will become your team's bad day. Your great day will become your team's great day. When's the last time you were doing something and you were like, and you were like mad, right? What happened to your team? They got mad. They mirrored your energy. What happened the last time that you were like laughing and excited? Everybody around you got excited as well, right? Your energy is like, what do they call that? It's contagious. It's contagious. Bad energy or good energy. It's contagious. I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not tattling on my wife, but like, we got ready to go to church this weekend. And we were getting ready to head out the door, and she had a stain on her dress. And she's like, oh, there's a stain on my dress. And she was super mad about it. And her negative energy came to me. And all of a sudden, I was negative about some stuff. And I had to physically tell myself I'm not going to be negative about this. I literally walked out of the room. I sat down, and I said, I don't want to be negative. And I didn't say it to anybody else. I said it to me. Okay? Then I walked in with a smile on my face. It's kind of funny because the sermon that day was all about that as well. It was all about, how your negative energy is negative energy, right? Like it just is what it is. And so that's one of those things that I want you to think about. Now, I'm going to give you a little trick here. It's called the 24-hour energy audit. What vibe have you brought in the last 24 hours? Has it been upbeat? Has it been down? Has it been I'm tired? Has it been I'm exhausted? Has it been I have more energy than I know what to do? Has it been I'm going to get up and get going? Has it been I'm the best person in the world? Nobody is better than me? What type of energy have you brought over the last 24 hours to your team? And what type of energy has your team mirrored back to you? And did you allow somebody else's negative energy to drag you down? Or did you allow your positive energy to drag them up? I want you to think about that for a second. Okay? Positive energy isn't fake, it's intentional. It's intentional. I want you to think about that for a second. Because you need to be intentional with your energy. You need to be intentional with your mood. I say this a lot, but if you're not intentional with what you're doing, what are you doing it for? Right? What's the reason for it? Now, here's a few things. Here's some quick reset strategies I'm going to give you if you're running on fumes. 1, take a deep breath. 2, smile. Just smile. Play along. Smile. Are you smiling? Can you hear my voice? You can hear me smile, can't you? It's hard to be mad when you're smiling as big as you can smile, isn't it? Really hard, huh? Yeah, and if you smile long enough, all of a sudden you'll be laughing. What I want you to do, I want you to look at the person next to you. No matter where you're at. If you're on a subway train, look at the person next to you. That big ass cheesy grin on your smile, on your face. If you're in a car, look at the person next to you and smile. Unless you're driving. Then just kind of look at them and keep your eyes pointing forward. Right? Let's smile. What happens? You're laughing now, aren't you? Right? Smile is contagious. That's one of the quickest resets you can do is smile. My wife just tells to my kids all the time, you can't be pissed off if you're smiling. And she'd make them smile. Okay? So here's my challenge to you. Before you walk into work tomorrow, check your energy and adjust it if it needs to be adjusted. All right, guys, get out there, get forged, Get your copy of Grit, Grease, and Grace, and we'll talk to you guys on the other side.